आवाज आ रही है?
आवाज ऑन है।
हाँ। ट्राइपॉड पे अंदर नहीं है, अंदर ही है। पिलाना मत है, लॉक करके चलना उसको।
साउंड चालू करो ना भाई, यहाँ से पहले
फुल कर। चल नहीं आ रहा फैजल। प्रॉफिट तो आप यहाँ पीछे से वॉकी टॉकी नहीं है क्या? इसके पास है वॉकी?
उसके पास नहीं है।
ये देखिए, ये देखिए
कितना है? 2 है।
एक, हाँ 2। हल जा हेलो।
वो ऑन है साउंड, को यहाँ नहीं शो कर रहा है, वो लाइव पे जा रहा है।
ये सेटिंग नहीं हुई है, तो कैमरा पीछे जाना पड़ेगा।
वो मैं कर लेता हूँ उसका जूम पीछे,
लेकिन आवाज बिल्कुल नहीं आ रही।
आवाज इधर से
It's so late. अभी चेयरिंग नहीं है। You are 20. If you only came for them, just sign the letter. बस आप
He's saying it's coming. I'm trusting him.
बहुत आ गया भाई, पहले तो सिर्फ इसका नहीं था, अभी बहुत आ गया।
ये दोनों बोर्ड लिया।
So many times it comes
मोबाइल डाउनलोड।
Good morning, one and all. We are here for the inaugural of the Insurance Cricket League after a successful Insurance Premier League organized by these organizers itself. So I would now request the organizers to please come forward and have the inauguration done. I would request Mr. Derek, Mr. Suresh and Mr. Ansar as well to please follow here for the inauguration, and the 2 captains as well of the teams.
Hello.
Abdul.
मैं कमिटी में।
All right, gentlemen, please come forward and.
Do the honors. All right, do the honors, yeah. All right. And should we catch it? we get to get the piece to eat? You know that it's very difficult to resist these things.
Yeah. That's not birthday, but yeah. Tissue, I hope you will not mind this.
There we go.
I request the officials to please come forward and we can have the...
Yeah. Umpires, please come forward. Come here. Yeah, you can request everybody bless.
I request Mr. Derek to please come forward and address us with a few words.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to your new league. From myself and my colleagues and Suresh, we welcome you here. We are really pleased to be part of this league and to sponsor you. And it's a really early start for everybody, but it's from our side. What we would like to do is just we have an internal saying within corporate how we deal with our claims and our work is we say we tough but fair. So I'm sure you're going to have some tough competition, and everybody needs to play fair. Okay, so enjoy your competition, and thank you very much for the invite.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I would now request the captains to be ready for the toss. We'll proceed for the toss and then get the game.
Right, well done, guys. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You can also join.
Thank you again. See that fire, yeah.
Camera.
ऊपर नीचे कर लो नहीं जब वो आके कहता है ना इसका ये साइड फिर ये गुस्सा आता है जब ये ऐसे करके आ रहा होता है ना आके ये इशारा नहीं
ऑफिशियल मैच मेल भेज रहा क्या?
ओबीएस भी बैठा है ना, अभी तो मैं मूव कर रहा हूँ कैमरा, तो स्विच कर ले। ये वाला तो नहीं देखा? हाँ ओके, यार है ना मेरा ये वाला कैमरा।
तो दोनों एंगल से कवर कर सकता है 10 और एक तो डाल,
मैंने कैमरा
एक इधर किया ना, अब तो फिर 10 और प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, शिफ्ट कर सकता है ना एंगल्स कैमरा।
Great, yeah, you can join him.
Great. So guys, we officially have announced the tournament. All the captains, I think, we are new for this league, but yeah, it's kind of a fair. We don't have anything to say with the officials. They are doing their best job. They are council umpires. They are affiliated with Azman Cricket Council and Indian Cricket Board as well. So when they are officials basically, and they know the cricket very well, they do the umpiring for Division 11 as well. So we have best of the team here, and we expect the team also to cooperate with us with the fair class. Let's go to the top now.
Sure, captains.
Yeah, just a minute. How's the sound? Just a bit boy.
How would you?
Hedge is the ball. It is a hedge.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, guys, let's have a good game.
Remove this.
I'll get one of the range.
Typically we get this kind of
वहाँ होता था ना वो इसमें के भी मैच करते हैं अंडर 7 पर स्विंग बेसिकली
ठीक है, मेरे को यहाँ का भी व्यू मिल जाएगा, इधर से भी मिल जाएगा, तो बोल रहा हूँ।
भाई डाल दिया
बस इधर से आ रही, सही आ रही। चलो भाई, लास्ट टाइम वो स्विच का प्रॉब्लम था, वो एक माइक दिया था मेरे को, नहीं मेरे को एक्चुअली उत्तम ने बताया लास्ट टाइम, जो स्विच है उसके लिए पॉज हुआ।
चलो इधर से आओ, उस वायर को निकाल, उसको पहले लूज कर देंगे, बिल्कुल टाइट टाइट मार अभी आपको ऑन नहीं है ना कैमरा, अभी आपको ऑन नहीं है ना, नेक्स्ट वो उसको बाद में हम सीधा देखते रहेंगे ना, अभी फिलहाल उसको बाहर नहीं
Welcome to the inaugural match of the Insurance Cricket League here between Marsh Emirates Insurance and Miller. Here, after winning the toss, Miller decided to bowl first, and after getting a fantastic start by Suhail Zaki, starting off with a boundary, a six and a boundary, and then eventually managed to hold on to a catch at the mid-wicket region. That was the end of Suhail Zaki there. This ball was a bit wide. Gabriel went to fetch it, and as a result, a dot ball. So score moves out of 34 for 2 after 4.3. Yeah, the batsman Gabriel on strike along with his partner Saqib Khalil. Slower delivery here, so a pretty obvious choice taken by the captain, deciding to bowl first on any other occasion. You see there's rain here the previous night, and as a result the batsmen would the players would definitely prefer to bowl first, have a target in front of them, and a bad delivery there, dispatched it pretty nicely. You'll have to wait and see the decision of the umpire. He's checking with the fielder. Yes, that's a boundary signaled by the umpire. A very bad delivery, not getting the grip on the ball, slipping it off from his hands, and then Gabriel pounced onto it. Excellent shot there. As you were saying, the wicket will play an important role today because it's not going to be easy to bat on. Fielding team without any hesitation deciding to bowl first, and when checked with the opposition captain, they even wanted to bat first. So quite a surprising decision they had taken. And this time, driven straight, the fielder's coming underneath it. Outfield's a bit slow, and only a single on that occasion. Gets back Saqib on strike. But that brings an over to the end. After end of 5, 39 for 2, Marsh Insurance. As you're saying, very crucial batsman there, Suhail Zaki. It's important for him to stay on the wicket as long as possible because he has those shots. He has those power hitting shots available in his kitty. He always prefers to have. He does not want to stop those shots, and that is how you have to play this format. This T20 format does not allow you enough time. But yes, you need to settle down first and then start with your shots. And that is what Suhail Zaki, who's known for getting quick runs for his team, this started off with a boundary with a 6. And then eventually, what a catch that was taken by the fielder in the mid-wicket region. There was a field change being done by the captain, and how beautifully did they do it. Straight to the fielder. Was a slower delivery, and have to wait and see. There's a change in the bowling. I think it's Natraj who's coming in. Batsman just walking off. Important to see how much is a good total here because yes, the wicket will definitely be an important role. And so another slower delivery there. The ball is naturally keeping slow on this particular track, not coming onto the bat pretty easy. The batsmen need to stay and understand how much is it worth to take a risk here, because holding on to your wickets is very important here for a Marsh Emirates, because collapse can anywhere be on cards because the wicket is playing on a slower side. They have to play on the merit. And there's a wayward delivery there by Natraj, wide signal by the umpire. With Saqib Khalil on strike and Natraj steaming in. Number 11 for Miller. Single taken of the back foot there towards the short mid-off fielder. They don't have a mid off in place, long off in place. So mid off in place for Natraj. Gabriel will be on strike. Cut away hard, straight to Uttam. Does well to stop a boundary there. A tally of 2 extras here in this particular innings. Natraj going for 4 runs in his first 3 balls. Current run rate is at 7.82 for Marsh Emirates. I wanted to play a late cut there. I wanted to glide it towards the third man region. Just getting a bit late on that occasion did Saqib Khalil. How important it is for them to stay on the wicket and play long. Because scoring on this particular track will not be that easy. The ball will not come onto the bat pretty easy. It will be important. And there's a loud appeal for the keeper, but Shri, the wicket keeper, number 7 for Miller. He's behind the stumps, the captain. And once again, an open face, shy the stumps at the keeper's end. Gabriel making it pretty comfortably. No risks. The spinners, if you have regular spinners here, conventional spinners will play a very, very, very important role here on this particular track because going after the spin attack will be a big ask for, will be a big risk that the batsman will have to take. Anything that is bowled with a lot of discipline, with proper line and length, especially the spinners, it will be very difficult for the batsman to take them away. Singles, doubles is the key here. If they keep on taking, I personally believe anything close to around 140, 45 will be a tough task for the batting side to chase it down at a later stage. So Adnan Raja and Suhail Zaki were the men that got out for Marsh Emirates. They were the openers for the team. Suhail Zaki and was looking dangerous. Started off with a flyer, and then eventually giving his wicket to a very loose ball. He wanted to pull that towards the square leg region. Fortunately, the ball was way outside the off stump, and then eventually making contact, but straight to the fielder that was being changed just a ball back, and that is where they lost their first wicket. So there is Anurag here. So he's getting a bit of bounce there, and nicely cut away by the batsman, and it's a boundary there for Marsh Emirates. So an excellent shot, standing tall there, Saqib Khalil, and cutting it away in the gap for a boundary. So what a brilliant shot that was. It was a treat to watch. Just waiting for the delivery. It was one of its kind. The ball not bouncing here pretty much, not coming to the bat pretty easy, but this one did. Hitting the deck hard. There's Anurag, the number 11 for Miller. Having an open stance here, it's the Saqib Khalil. And inviting the batsman to drive. What a beautiful delivery. Saqib was not in position there. If you go back and check, his feet movement was a problem there. Did not get to the pitch of the ball. As a result, deceiving himself because of a basic technical mistake. And was there a nick there? I feel there was. You can see that from the reaction of the captain, Shri, behind the stumps. Steaming in for the next ball there, wide signal. So he's getting that hint of swing here, does Anurag. He's getting the ball to swing in, and it will be important if he gets onto his line, attack the off stump, and then you can sneak into the leg. He's getting that drift into the batsman. He has an open stance, all 3 stumps visible. Here he comes, another drive there towards the short and there is lack of basics there. Anurag coming back after that follow through, but eventually it does not come behind the wickets. There could have been a chance there. There could have been a chance, but so Gabriel walking off from the wickets. I think certain disturbance there for Gabriel. As a result, he just decided to walk off from the wicket, from his batting stance, and so there's Anurag coming in for his fourth ball. He's already gone for 6 runs, conceding boundary of the very first ball of the over. And once again, beautiful delivery there. So that is the line that we were talking about. Getting onto the line which is closer to the off stump, probably the 4th stick, the 5th stick, and then you get that drift in. He's getting that late swing to the batsman, and that is what can trouble them if he gets into the right spots. So Gabriel standing a bit, giving a lot of visibility of the stumps to the back bowler, and swing there by Gabriel, and that is what happens when eventually you do not have you're not covering the line of the ball and then trying to play a shot. That is what happens. You eventually land up snicking the ball to the keeper. It is very, very important for both these batsmen to come onto the line, because the ball is swinging in. You really can't be missing the line of the ball. If you do, the bowler will not miss to hit the stumps. So Anurag coming in for the last ball of his over. So driven straight. There's a fielder in place. Number 21 for Miller keeps down. And after the end of 7 overs, 51 for 2. So Anurag conceding 7 of his first overs, and Natraj to continue for. So both of them sharing the same number on the back, number 11. And we have Miller, who is in maroon color, and we have Marsh batting blue. So Sohail Zaki, the big man, being dismissed along with Adnan. So after 7, we have 51 for 2 on cards. Gabriel playing sensibly, has already played 21 deliveries, for counting that one, 22. To score is 22. So going at a decent strike rate of 100. Anything close to around 100, 120, a strike rate of that will definitely be in the favor of the batting side, whichever side is batting. Because it's very important for them to hold on to the wickets, just cannot get casual. So bad delivery there. Good job done by Shri, the wicketkeeper, just slowing the pace of the ball. The ball will not reach the boundary. So a couple of runs added to the tally there for Marsh Emirates. It's a Saturday, early in the morning, the first game of the day, and it is Gabriel whose cover drives it uppish towards the wasn't a drive there, but yeah, it was kind of a slap towards the short extra cover. He did not run. So Gabriel on 24. And then flick towards the square leg region. The fielder cannot do much about it. That's a boundary there for Gabriel. Excellent shot, waiting for that delivery to come onto his pads. Looks like he's very strong on that region. Likes the ball to come to his pads, and then he can use his wrist and then flick it towards the square leg region. So a very good batting effort there by Gabriel. Already batting on 28 of 25 deliveries. He has taken some time there, spent some time on the wicket, but more importantly, he has not let wickets fall out once he has come up. And now it's in the air.
Uttam coming underneath it and takes it comfortably. So that's, we were talking about commentators' curse here for Gabriel, and wicket falling here for Marsh Emirates. As we were just saying that he was not looking casual. Yes, he plays a casual shot and then gives it away. Not the smartest of moves here. The ball not coming onto the bat. He swung it a bit early. As a result, a wicket falling here for Marsh Emirates. Number 3 down, the third casualty. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Sir Derek, Mr. Suresh, Mr. Ansar from Crawford Adjusters. There's Prasanna, who's coming to replace Gabriel. He was looking all set. He should have made his presence count for the opposition team. Unfortunately, the moment he tried to accelerate, that is where he found himself stuck straight to Uttam, and he did not make any mistakes there. So first wicket here for Natraj, and he has bowled a very good over so far. So Natraj coming in to bowl the last ball of the 8th over. Nice delivery straight onto the stumps. The batsman cannot take any further risk after the wicket has been lost. So there has to be a message that needs to be communicated to the batsman that stay on the wickets, spend time, can't take risk here. Just keep on rotating strikes. Anything, I personally feel anything close to around 230, 240 will be 130, 140. I beg your pardon. 130 and 140 will be a good total here for us to see a good match, because Marsh, they have a decent bowling lineup. More importantly, they have lost 3 wickets here, so a partnership here close to around 30-40 runs will definitely help them to reach that target. But yes, no taking additional risk, that should not be need. So another good shot there, driving towards the long off region. The fielder fumbles, but no damage to the bowling side, only a single. Shree marshalling his troops pretty nicely there for Miller, appreciating the bowlers, bowling the efforts that they are putting in. Especially Anurag was very impressive in his first over. Did not get a wicket yet, but yes, the kind of pace he's generating is something that can bother the batsman, because the wicket is playing on a slower side, and his sudden he's hitting the deck hard, and as a result of which he can get that sudden bounce from the deck. So there's a field change in place. There is a wider slip in place. Uttam, the fielder. After 8.2, the score is 60 for 3. Already Marsh have hit about 6 boundaries and that 6 came in the first over. The second ball of the match was a maximum. A nice delivery, full length, driven down the ground to the long off region. Only a single on that occasion. So here we are in the Ajman Oval, one of the top grounds here in UAE. And a lot of credit should be given to the owners of the ground for supporting such a good event. And they've been doing it since quite long. And nice delivery there. Prasanna just latching his bat onto the ball without coming to the line of it. Not the right way of going forward, but whole important thing for them here is to rotate strike. That is pretty crucial here. Beautiful delivery. He was swinging it into the batsman in the first over. Now he's getting it shaped away from the batsman. How versatile this bowler is. And any bowler, the pace does not matter. What matters is how he swings it with control. He's getting it in, he's getting it out, getting it tougher for the batsman to read where the ball will be moving, which side. Here he comes again, and then you see the beauty of this particular bowler. You can't be blaming him. What a beautiful delivery that was. He just got a snick, and then ball has raced away to the boundary. Not the ideal way for Prasanna to get his first boundary, but yes, all matters is the scoreboard is ticking. Score moves on to 65 for 3 after 9 overs. And what a beautiful delivery that was by Anurag. He went for 7 in this over as well. 7 in the first over, so 14 conceding of 2 overs. Anurag, what a beautiful piece of bowling there. I'm quite impressed with his rhythm that he's coming in, and the control of his swing, swinging it in, swinging it out. And then what makes life difficult for any batsman is to understand where the ball will be swinging, whether it's coming in, whether it's shaping out. And to understand that, you need a lot of practice. You need to understand how the ball position, the seam position will be to figure out where the ball will be moving. And when you play on slow tracks, then definitely the ball will even seam after pitching. And here comes Natraj for his third over. Beautiful delivery there. So direct hit, but batsman did not run any. So Natraj keeping it very simple for his team. He's bowling it wicket to wicket, inviting the batsman to take risk, and doing it pretty nicely there. Getting that slight swing there did Natraj. You have to wait and see. No, the batsman did not run there on that occasion. So Shri managing the troops very nicely there for Miller. They were the main sponsors there for the Insurance Premier League, the Premium League that happened a month back, where Al Nabuda Insurance Brokers, they managed to defeat Oman Insurance in the finale. And what a final that was. What a knock did Basil Hamid play in that finals. And from there, they brought in Insurance Cricket League, the same set of organizers, which has been nicely backed up by Crawford, which are bringing you this live coverage of this particular tournament, ball by ball live coverage. And once again, Saqib Khalil nudging the ball for a single. So he's doing the same role what Gabriel was doing earlier. Well, it's very important for them to hold on to the wickets here. And then coming down the track there, Prasanna. Just missing the line of the ball, just swinging it hard. As you're saying, it's very important for them to hold on to the wickets, because the run rate is tough to manage, because you have Suhail Zaki back in the pavilion. Man, who could have turned things around for them. And nicely driven, upish. And have to wait for the signal of the umpire. That's a boundary there for Prasanna. That's what we were talking about. You need to get to the pitch of the ball and then drive. You can't be staying in your position and then drive it. You need to get the ball feet forward and then drive it towards the place where you intend to. That is one of the reasons why it is said you need to get to the pitch of the ball. Once again, you see his feet movement changing there, Prasanna. And he has adjusted himself pretty nicely here. So after 10, 72 for 3. So a very good comeback there by Marsh, by Miller. They've been bowling pretty nicely here. After 3 overs, he has conceded 19 and picked up a wicket there, Natraj. A very decent bowling effort there by him. And the Sake Prasanna, they need to make sure that they build a partnership here, which is very crucial. Because losing wickets is easy, trying to attack is easy, but you getting successful, you never know. It's all about it. It happens when you are set. It happens when you sight the ball pretty nicely. So for them, it is very important that they stick in here for a few overs and play for a while, build a partnership, and then take a call.
इसमें वीडियो नहीं है
कुछ किए हैं? So we'll get back to you after a short break here. Score is 72 for 3 after 10 overs. We're having 3 games today.
नहीं वो इसमें कुछ लगा तेरे को